Hello, wonderful Half Size Me community. I'm coming to you today with a very important lesson as to why it is we're doing all this talk about help, how do I eat more and still lose weight? So whether we like it or not, our body likes to consume pretty much the same volume or weight of food day to day. There's been a lot of research done on this. The average person likes to consume between 3 and 5 pounds of food. Now, what I tell my clients is to help them is to think about a quart-size Ziploc bag. So if you got one of these, you can open it up and see. If you were talking about a normal-sized stomach, you're going to want to figure enough food to fill this quart-size Ziploc bag to create that sense of satiation, to feel full and content. Where we run into problems is when we have our fun foods without anything else in this pouch, okay? So if I am talking about, okay, my stomach has these cute little receptors and I need to hit them in order to feel content, and I were to think, oh, you know, I really want chocolate, I want something chocolatey, and I eat this little bag of M&Ms, if you see that, you can tell this is not going to hit the receptors. It's not going to give me that feeling of volume. So it's not that I tell you don't eat fun food. What I tell you to do is to make sure that you're eating it in combination with the water and fiber that's going to fill you up. So let's just say you had some bell peppers, right? You're eating those. Let's say you had some carrots. I'm going to throw those in my bag. You can see now the pouch has a lot more food. Maybe you throw in a Quest bar, right? So now you've got the food filling up this pouch. When I think of my stomach and I picture my plate, I'm saying to myself, can I fill up this quart-sized bag or get fairly close to it? Because that's going to make me feel fuller longer. If I don't do that and I eat something that just covers the itty-bitty bottom, here's what's going to happen. You're not going to trigger those receptors. You're going to continue to be hungry. So if you're going to have a fun food like our M&Ms, okay, I would encourage you, have a whole cup of Greek yogurt. Have some berries and then eat these on the side with it. Or wait till you've had a full meal, then have those. Your goal is to fill up that quart-sized bag, to get enough fiber and bulk in there that you start to feel content. The fun food can be worked in, but it's got to be in conjunction. And if you've not heard of this idea, one of the things you can really research is something called volumetrics. And basically it is the study that how our stomach has these little receptors and how we have to hit different receptors in order to feel the sense of satiation and fullness. This is where a lot of us make mistakes. So this is why when you see my gigantic plate, and I'm going to pull one out of the pantry here right above you. That's why when you see me filling this plate, there's a reason I'm doing it. It's not just because I'm trying to be greedy. I like to eat, of course. But I know that if this plate is full, guess what else is going to be full? The quart-sized Ziploc bag. If I'm triggering those receptors, guess what? I'm going to be less likely to eat out of control later. So this is really important. Things like snack crackers, these are yummy, but when you think about this, right, when you crumble them up and think about them, they're basically hardly anything in there. We need to add the bulk, the fiber, the protein. So a good rule of thumb, if you know you're going to want to be out on the road, take a quart-sized Ziploc bag, layer in a bunch of different vegetables and fruits. Even if you think about an apple or a banana, again, that's going to take up a lot of space in that bag. You're trying to trigger the receptors. I hope this helps. If you have any questions at all, you can list them below, and also check out the photo series with the notes on help, how do I eat more and still lose weight. We all are geared the same way, even though I know our nutritional preferences might be different. We still have those receptors in our stomach. They still need to be triggered in order to give us that sense of satiation and fullness, to where we're not just mindlessly grazing at the vending machine or eating handful after handful of crackers and chocolates. You've got to get some really good substance and bulk in there to trigger those. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.